Let's welcome to the show the governor of Arkansas. He's Governor Asa Hutchinson. Governor, it's a pleasure to see you, sir. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Great to be with you, and appreciate your covering some of the important issues we enter into the Christmas season.
Thank you, sir. So let's talk about this. You know how President Biden says the pandemic is not over? Dr. Fauci says the pandemic is not over. Let's watch this.
Well, we certainly are still in it. I think you just need to look at the numbers. We're still having between 300 and 400 deaths per day. So I think the idea that, forget it, this is over, it isn't. We're going into the winter right now. I don't want to see anybody suffer and die from COVID.
So why is the president fighting in court, fighting at the Supreme Court level to get rid of the pandemic policy for the border? That's the pandemic policy called Title 42.
Well, because he's got a separate agenda versus just simply trying to manage the public health of our nation. And the fact is, we still have COVID, we still have flu, and we manage the COVID in the same way that you manage the flu, not in the sense of a public health emergency. But Title 42 needs to be continued at least through April. And the reason I said April is that the Biden administration says that we need to continue the public health emergency so the states cannot roll people off of Medicaid and reevaluate them as to their income limits, as to whether they're still qualified for it. So he wants to use the public health emergency to extend the Medicaid public health requirements, but not in reference to our border security. Totally inconsistent. We need to continue that. He knows that what's coming ahead, and it's unacceptable to say that we've got to end this now. We've got to continue it at least through April to give Congress a chance to enact some specific changes and alternatives to what we have right now in Title 42. There's other ways to approach it that would protect our border. Congress needs to address it in that fashion.
It's important points that you just made, right? I mean, the inconsistencies. You know, Dr. Fauci has worked since 1981 to make people safe. He's been a public servant for generations. He's done his best to try to keep people safe. People disagree when he said shut down. People say that was botched and that was wrong. But so if he's, so why is he silent about, Title 42 going away?
Well, he should speak out and be clear. And he doesn't need to get in the political arena. He's a public health official. He ought to stick to the public health requirements, and it's overlaid with politics. And that's why, the leadership has to to reverse sometimes what the public health officials are saying, just so we can keep our economy moving, just so we can protect our border. And so we've got to put a practicality to our border security. Title 42 needs to continue, not because Dr. Fauci is saying we have a public health crisis, but because it is the practical thing that we need to do right now until we enact other options to protect our border. That's the bottom line.
How concerned are you about this? Final word.
Very concerned about the border. I'm a rule of law guy. This is undermining what we stand for in America, but it's also a humanitarian crisis. What you're seeing is an invitation for people in danger of their lives. We've got to have a rational legal process that flex it at the border.
Merry Christmas, Governor. Thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas to you. Have a great holiday weekend. And come back, watch us again Monday night.